Yo, okay, it's your boy, the Finest Thing Walking, and I'm here to tell you right now 5 reasons why you may never achieve true peace and happiness, bruh. So listen up, cuz. One, life is not about just peace and happiness. There is no such thing. It will never be about just peace and happiness because life is so much more than that. It's so much different sides to life. How would there even be life if there is only peace and happiness? That sounds like the Garden of Eden. Only peace and happiness, and it sounds like we was bored as fuck, so we wanted to stir some trouble up. You feel me? Because if you think about it, if it was only peace, we wouldn't even have personalities. You feel me? Like I feel like all the extra stuff is what gives us personalities, what makes us humans. You feel me? So yeah, there will never be just peace and happiness as a fantasy. Get that out your head, blood. And number two, man. Peace doesn't exist without war, blood. No, some real shit, man. Peace don't exist without war. How could you have peace without war? How could you have war without peace? If you never had war and turmoil, how would you even know what peace is? How would you even know that exists? If you never had war, there's nothing to measure peace by or measure it against, you know? How could you know what hot is if you never felt cold? Hot doesn't exist without cold. Number three, look, most of your life you're gonna be waging war against yourself anyways in your own mind. You might be beating yourself up in your head or having doubts, fears. That's war in your mind. You're having war against yourself. You will have war within your families. You're gonna have war in your relationships. And sometimes it might even get physical. It might go that far to where it even get physical. You feel me? You're gonna have war in the workplace. There's war in the streets. There's war in nature. Long story short, there's war everywhere. See, man, if you get these points, then you'll better understand yourself, better understand life and your spirit, and it'll come with so many benefits. Just listen to me, man. Number four, the same thing goes for happiness. Happiness doesn't exist without sadness. Sadness doesn't exist without happiness. If you never experience sadness, then you'll never experience happiness because there's nothing to measure it by or compare it against. How do you know what the fuck happy is if you've never been sad? Nothing exists without the existence of its opposite. Someone telling you that the goal is happiness and peace and that's it, they only telling you a half truth, bro. Like for real. And even looking on from the outside in, it may look like they really do have that. Like they achieve total peace and happiness and nothing is getting in the way of that. But if you spent their life with them, you will see that's far from the truth. Straight up. Number five, you need to realize that if you're experiencing sadness, war, or turmoil in your life, then that's a part of life. That means you're alive. You're not dead, you know? Because why? Because these things are a part of life and you will experience them until you are dead, you know? Those experiences are there to help you grow and evolve to the next level, to the next state. If you use them to grow and evolve, then you'll finally move on to the next state. You'll become fulfilled and empowered. You'll acknowledge the blessing of both sides. And once you do that, then you can finally start to realize true peace. True peace is a genuine acceptance of both sides. And let's admit it, man. Sometimes, man, peace gets fucking boring, bro. Like, sometimes you go and self-sabotage and stir shit up just to start a little war. Because deep down in our nature, we inherently want to experience a little war. We want both. It's been that way since the beginning of time. And that's it. That's all. But I got some tips for you, though. Like, say your family is in turmoil or something, like, then y'all need to wage war on the outside. Wage war on the family across your street. Your family dynamic sustains the conservation of peace and war. So either you'll be warring with each other or you'll be banded together warring against something on the outside and have peace on the inside. It's like when y'all all inside watching a basketball game and your whole family's going for the Lakers, you know? Y'all all banded together. Y'all warring on the other team. Y'all warring on the other side, or the fans of the other team, you know? Or when half the family is actually going for the other team, then they become the opposition. Y'all warring against them. It becomes like a little friendly war. But sometimes it can involve real tension, especially if there's bets being made or money on the line. Then we've seen that too. That's why there will be no world peace on earth. There has always been war on earth at all times. Always has been, always will be. Until the Lord come remake this world, it's always going to be like that. Now, if somehow we were to get invaded by an alien race, then you would see all the nations of earth and humans on earth banding together. Because then we'll have to war against the outside. So then, for a moment, we could see humans actually have peace. Because we all gonna be aiming our nuclear warheads against these aliens and shit like that. We're gonna come together. But here's the thing though. We still never escaped war. It was just directed somewhere else. And what you can't escape, you better learn to love. Like, comment, subscribe.